It's time ET22. So Vincent Man doesn't see a particular guy as a top guy in the WWE, and that talent name is Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor is someone that people have been fans of for years, and they wanted Finn Balor to come to the main roster. He finally made his debut in the main roster. He defeated Roman Reigns in the first round of Monday Night Raw, defeated Seth Rollins for the Universal title at SummerSlam. So a lot of people wondering why would Vince McMahon pull that trigger on getting him the Universal title if you didn't see nothing in him. Now, yes, you can bring that up, but maybe at the time Vince was like, you know what? Maybe I do see something in Finn Balor, so I'm gonna give him a title run with the Universal Championship. We all know the rest of the story. He got injured. So this man had Finn Balor roster him up, what, a year and a half now? So this man been watching Finn Balor and watching, and he do not see anything in Finn Balor. And I don't see anything in Finn Balor. I do not dislike Finn Balor. I have no problem with Finn Balor. But the thing when it comes to a guy like Finn Balor is, this guy does not have the look. He does not have the look that this man loves. You know, so many wrestling fans today still believe that, for some damn reason, that it's not about the look. It's about the in-ring work and all this other stuff. The look is not what the W needs today. That's the back in the day stuff. That's when wrestling was hottest, when it had the look. But for some reason, that logic is just so much different today that it doesn't matter. It does matter, because at the W's highest peak of the company, ratings, all that stuff. Now, yes, today they make a lot of money, but they do a lot of things to make extra money with a bunch of shows and all that. They make up for that money. That's the reason why they did the brand split with SmackDown Raw, to make extra money. The WWE is entertainment. So you being the best wrestler doesn't mean anything. It's all about who got charisma, who got the look, who can make the most money. Finn Balor has a fan base, but he don't have the entire fans just crave him to be the top guy. Because when Finn Balor come out, I don't hear Austin type reactions. I don't hear Rock type reactions. I don't hear Cena reactions before he got booed. I don't hear the reactions from a Finn Balor. Now, a lot of fans do like Finn Balor. Finn Balor, ring skills, highly overrated. I gotta bring that up. The guy just kicked and punched entire matches, nothing else. Finn Balor looks like every other guy on the roster. You can't tell me that Finn Balor don't look like the guys on the Cruiserweight division. Now, when it comes to the Demon character, yes, that's a money look. You can put that character in stores as a toy, as a kid. I would love to have it. It reminds me of Spider-Man Carnage. I said it a million times. When you look at the Demon character, the face paint, the body paint, that's a cool visual for you to look at. But the major problem with the Finn Balor character and the Demon Finn Balor is, when you watch Finn Balor, he's bland, as Vince McMahon says. The Demon and regular Finn Balor are the same. Only difference is, I said, visual. When you watch Finn Balor as a Demon, watch Finn Balor as himself in the ring. What's different? Nothing. Corey Graves says, when Finn Balor has the face paint on, he's different. No, there's no difference between regular Finn Balor and Demon Finn Balor. There's no different personality. Can you imagine back in the day when Mick Foley was himself? Then he was Do Love, Cactus Jack, and Do Love. If he was just the same, those gimmicks don't work. But each character of Mick Foley was different. That's why it worked. It does not work for Finn Balor. He does not have that talent of Mick Foley to pull that off. Finn Balor is a solid performer. He's a guy who's a mid-carder, upper mid-carder. Once in a while, he has runs the belt. Dolph Ziggler had runs the belt with the World Heavyweight Championship. So I don't mind Finn Balor having run the title, but when it comes to being the number one guy on the W roster, he is not that. He does not look like Roman Reigns. He don't even have the pill of a Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan had a true underdog's feel. I don't see that Finn Balor. He's not even Daniel Bryan. He's not CM Punk. Those guys couldn't be number one guys. So what do you make? So how do you make Finn Balor the top guy if Daniel Bryan couldn't be one and CM Punk couldn't be one? If those two couldn't be top guys, Finn Balor can't be a top guy. The W is entertainment company. The look will always be number one. If the look didn't matter on people, when it comes to seeing women, people would be like, oh my God, she is so beautiful. But we all do that. When you see a woman, the first thing you're going to notice is her look. You're not going to know her personality. You ain't going to know what she like to do fun. When it comes to professional wrestling and Vince McMahon, it's about the look because you want a guy that people could attach to. Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, the Mouse Man, the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. A certain look that has appeal. Why do you think that the guys who with the best looks in professional wrestling history, they have to dress like them? You dress like Hulk Hogan, you dress like Mouse Man, you dress like Warrior, you dress like Rock, you dress like Austin with the shaved head, vest. You can do all that stuff. You can dress like that for Halloween. A lot of guys in Austin can't dress up like. That's the problem with W today. So many guys are regular looking guys. We don't have guys who look like superheroes. And that's what W missing. You need those individuals who look like something, who can separate themselves. When you see a guy like Braun Strowman, right? Say like if you were just in a restaurant, right? I heard somebody say something like this before too. I'm just using his analogy. He said, okay, what if like, Braun Strowman, comes to the restaurant, he's a waiter, and you were just like, oh, that guy, should he be playing football or a wrestler? When you see those certain guys who say that, they make you turn your head. If you see Finn Balor in a restaurant, you pay no attention to him because he's a regular old guy. That's the point when it comes to WWE. You need those guys who have that certain look to make you turn your head. Why do you think women love Roman Reigns so much? Why do they love John Cena so much? Because they have a look to them that make them go crazy. A lot of women don't go crazy for a lot of guys on the roster. It's always the top guys. Cena, Roman Reigns. How many times you see females just go crazy over the other guys on the regular roster? They don't. They go crazy for the top guys because they have a certain appeal to them. They have a look you love. And that's why the look will always matter. And Finn Balor does not have that look. Because like I said, as a male, as a female, when you see the opposite sex, the first thing you will notice is their look. You're not going to know the things. You will know the other things when you need to know them. The first thing you're going to notice about a woman is her looks. And a lot of people say this, well, there's a lot of guys who had a good look like Chris Masters. Yes, there's a lot of good looking women too. But guess what? A lot of their power is Kim Kardashian because she has a certain appeal that do other pretty women don't. And there's a lot of guys who had a look like a Roman Reigns, but it just don't appeal like a Roman Reigns. Finn Balor doesn't have a look. So that's why the WWE would never push him as the top guy. He's a regular looking guy. And this man knows that. Y'all should have knew from the start he had no chance being the number one guy. So I'm just giving y'all a wrestling lesson because so many fans are in their own little world when it comes to the WWE. For some reason, they watch the small promotions, and for some reason, these small promotions should have the WWE being like them. You know what? It's all about the performance. It's all about in-ring work. It's not about the look. It's not about Chris. It's not about microphone skills. It will always be like that. And that's why guys like Finn Balor, whoever come up behind Finn Balor, will never be the top guy. You gotta look like a Roman Reigns. You gotta look like a John Cena. You gotta look like a Brock Lesnar. You gotta look like an Austin, a Rock, Hogan, Macho Man, Warrior, Hogan, Goldberg, such and such. If you don't have a look, you have no chance being the top guy in the W. So I got to say in the video right here about Finn Balor. This man does not see him as a top guy. I don't. Do y'all agree or y'all disagree? So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out.